Everybody, Happy New Year. I apologise for not doing the end of the year videos, like the singles, talking about the best songs of the year. If you really want to know my favourite song, Death Heaven, Heathen, there you go. So that's pretty much what you have to know for that. And I was going to talk about albums 2026 and EPs 2026, but I haven't had time to do the video, and I really felt a bit off at the end of the year. I wanted to relax, I felt exhausted, so I felt like the best movement was to just enjoy the time off and just review as usual, just kind of pick up where we left off. But we're in 2026, we got a whole year of music coming, and I'm excited. So starting off with 2026, same as last year, it's Paleface Swiss, but the difference is we're not going from an album, we're going into an EP format. Last year the band released Curse, which is a decent album. I just feel like it takes a lot of ideas from other new metal bands and other artists. I mean, you have your Sleep Token song Rivers of Sorrow, you have songs that feel like Slipknot, like Hatred and Love Burns, with the vocals and the instrumentation, and you have your kind of Korn scat songs. I don't think Paleface Swiss are necessarily doing anything exciting now, as they are just taking a lot of aspects of other bands, compiling it into it, and just kind of being this big face of death new metal core, whatever you want to call it, new deathcore, I think is the term. It's just a weird fusion, and this has kind of been the trend with bands like Prevail, which I can tell you, if you want to know my opinion on the latest Prevail release, Grizzly, it was in my bottom 3 worst albums of the year. It was horrendous, and I couldn't believe that was a deathcore album. In a similar way, I just cannot believe this is a deathcore EP. This is a massive atrocity compared to Cursed, in my opinion. Cursed had a few weak songs, like Enough felt really bad. It kind of had that falling in reverse spark to it, and it was not enjoyable in the slightest. And this is just kind of them doing Cursed 2, or like kind of songs that didn't feel like it made the cut, which is very weird because a lot of this was written after. So I'm trying to think to myself, why would you release an EP of pretty much the same stuff that could have been on Curse? Like, maybe just call it like Curse B-Sides or Curse Deluxe Edition, release it as that, because it just feels like a waste of an EP to just hype up when it's nothing original and it's just the exact same stuff from Curse, if not written worse, like the fucking Withering Flower song. This is the first song on the album. I'm not talking about the intro, but if you really want to know, the intro is just an intro, then you just hear a gunshot and someone falls to the floor dead. Very, very edgy. But Withering Flower, this one was one of the cringiest lyrics I've heard from the band. The I love you, you love me, I just feel like we're getting into a bloody Barney song at this point. With it just, I don't understand how you can have nonsensical rubbish in the lyrics, and the only thing you could really understand if you're not looking at the lyrics is the cringy part, being I love you, you love me, we are a withering flower. It's just such an awful opening, and then that's the chorus as well that drives, that's the pre-chorus that drives the chorus, and it's awful. It just sucks. Like, I can't imagine Slipknot writing that, because this to me feels like something that Slipknot would do if they had no originality, no initiative, and just lost all sense of what made their music work. Even the end so far is a massive step up if you were comparing it to what Paleface Swiss are doing here. Let Me Sleep is just another kind of basic, bland, boring song that I don't think holds up to even the quality of stuff from Cursed, which already is the band's weakest album. Instrument of War is probably the only redeemable factor. Instrument of War is a bit of a pain in the ass, because I like Stick to Your Guns, and they're not even able to save this one, unfortunately. It's just a disappointing use of putting them in here. They're fine, but Paleface Swiss managed to bring it down. It's similar to what they've done with their appearance on the Unprocessed record, as I think Solara is one of the worst songs on there, and one of their worst songs, but not as bad as Fever 333, if we're going to be going into detail about that. And then everything is fine. I just didn't like the single when I talked about it. It just kind of feels like they have this kind of gothic catatonia sort of feel with the instrumentation, then they just go into the most bare bone, kind of sad boy metalcore sound, and that's the song. It just kind of feels like a shit version of River of Sorrows, which, I mean, was a Sleep Token inspired song, so I guess this is a Sleep Token sounding song as well, and it just doesn't work. This was a horrendous EP, and I feel like it had no reason to exist whatsoever. I can't believe they started off the year with this, and I really hope 2026 gets better, because this is not a good sign of things to come so far. So that's all I have to say with this EP. I hope you'll enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, see you in the next review.